in our culture, and I don't know if it's in the Hispanic culture as well, but these young boys out here shooting everything. I don't know if it's happening because I hear about it more so from my side. African American young boys, black young boys out here just shooting up each other over this YBC gangs and whatever else other gangs. But I haven't heard of a Hispanic gang involved in that. Have y'all heard of something like that? Like, have you ever heard? You heard I never heard of mention a Hispanic gang that's shooting like YBC and all that stuff like that.
No, you have them. Yeah, you got a bunch of Hispanic.
You have them. Yeah, you have them.
Yeah,
but they not running out here like that. Like
that's what I'm saying.
They like stations and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting to. The point I'm getting to, they not moving like.
No, they're moving reckless. Yeah, they're killing just for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah,
they're killing just to be killed. No, so it's just there's two different type of killings. They might be killing over here about some money. They ain't killing about nothing.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that's separating. But they both killing.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
But like you said, it's not as rampant as it is with this.
No.
Just running up in broad daylight, switching for no money, because they just shooting for nothing. But I'm gonna get to the point. So you see a lot of this stuff where they shooting the African American young boys, black young boys just shooting up each other. What's your thought process of that, or looking at that and hearing about that? What do you think about that? As far as your standpoint of seeing it.
It's the internet. The internet got them doing that. They all want to belong. Everybody want to marry. Everybody want jewelry. Everybody want everything. And they think running up on somebody that's getting that's how they gonna get it. They don't see the consequence of the shooting and the things they doing.
And then, these young boys don't even want no jewelry. Yeah, I mean,
no, they want everything. Trust me, they want everything.
No, I'm saying as far they're not. I'll say that they're not killing for it. They're killing for you diss me on the internet, you diss me on Instagram, you diss me on TikTok, you diss me on YouTube, whatever it is. You diss me in a rap song. Now I'm coming to kill you.
That's what I'm saying. They just worrying about the internet. That was my exact point.
Yeah.
They're not worrying about the consequences of the shootings they doing.
It's crazy because at the end of the day, they got a place for them.
But you know what's crazy? Why they keep doing that? Because then the ones that get locked up and they OGs is calling them from jails, glorifying that. That's why they keep doing it.
Wow. What's the worst time you've seen it? Like from your point of view, when was it at its worst? Like where it was like you couldn't believe what you seen, what was going on. When was that for you?
Now. I mean, back in the days it was crazy, but it was over money. It was over different things. It was over blacks. They're not even killing over blacks.
Like I was talking about the other day, me and him was talking about it on one of the podcasts. This is the first time I seen maybe like 4 or 5 indictments, and it wasn't about no money. It wasn't like when they do indictments, they have like bricks on the table, money on the table,
just murders,
whatever type. It was about nothing.
All guns like that. Murders. That's it.
Reckless.
All violent.
It's that social media amplify everything. You don't have a young boy from Southwest, people with somebody from North Philly that they never met before in person.
Yeah,
it's all off of social media.
And it's sad. I mean, either way, even if it was about some type of money, it's still sad. It's still sad. It's still not good. But it makes it even worse when it's over something like this. Somebody says something on this device, and you losing your life, and then down the jails is packed with a lot of these young boys upstate. Which leads me to my next point. I'm gonna say a shout out to Seven and Wolf for becoming a member. You got my next point. What I'm gonna say is, you got a lot of these young boys in jail. How many guys do you actually take care of in prison right now that you look out for right now?
I'm living over Dominican Republic right now, and that's like one of the places I'm most popular in is in jail, because I always give back to the jails out there. Always, there's always everywhere there's a member at, like everywhere there's somebody. They know of me because I've done something for somebody they know. So we be looking out for a bunch of people in the jails out there.
How was it? What you say?
I'm like in the jails. I'm like very popular, and I've never been to the jails over there. Like actually, like did time over there or nothing. It's just off of I told you I give motivational messages to the youth.
Yeah.
So the OGs they rock with me because of that.
I was looking at your page, and man, I see that you got a lot of people. You know, you get a lot of people that's watching what you have going on, what you got going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know that. You know, I didn't know until I actually looked into it, because my first time, honestly, really hearing about you was through my guy Dot. He's like, yo, check this out, and then I started to look at what you had going on. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
you just never know, like. Because sometimes I might look at your page or look at what you got going, and I may not actually understand the movement until you actually start looking at it. I see you got millions this and people checking you like.
Yeah, I got a million. I got like every celebrity that's like Spanish celebrity. I know all of them through the messages, like my music too. I got a big audience. Like I be getting like 7 to 11 million views a month. On my
so
channel.
what he's doing is important too, though. Tawfiq, in the morning, he's giving out.
Oh yeah. Every day I give him a motivational message to the youth at 7:30 in the morning.
At nighttime, he's giving up the games, but he's showing as a distinction you can draw. One is entertainment; it's strictly entertainment. You know what I mean? He's grown out of that.
Yeah, so I be doing music and all of that too. That is like a little bit different from the message that I give, but it's like entertainment.
So let's speak about the Dominican Republic, right? First, I'm asking you, what made you move there? What made you like go there to say I'm moving from Philadelphia to?
I'm hiking like into a little hiccup, and she had to go over there, so I went over there just to like support her. And when I went over there, everybody was like, "Who are you?" Like, just because I look so different than people over there. So then I told her, I was like, "I'm gonna stay here because I see it's something over here,
potential."
Yeah.
But sometimes people won't even look at it like it's potential, because you hear about the Dominican Republic like it's a vacation spot.
It's people getting more money over there than over here. You go to the clubs over there, look, like I have millionaires, like international artists tell me like, bro, we go to the club in DR and it looks crazier than everywhere else. Dudes got more chains than everywhere else. The cars is crazy. There's a lot of money out there.
We were shooting a video up in the mountains, and our Tesla was running out of batteries, so we had ran into some boys that helped us charge our car. And when we went up into the mountains, deeper into the mountains, these boys had the whole mountain cut off at the top, right? Big behind villas everywhere, and they were all from the street.
They was watching me from drones. They knew who I was because of my Tesla. I got like the only different Tesla out there. Yeah. So they already knew it was me just because of the drones and stuff. Like that's how locked in they got stuff out there.
Oh, so over there in Dominican Republic, they watching everything from drones. They can see
that was these particular dudes that we met that day. We actually had a relationship with them now because of that day.
Wow.
They looked out for us and everything.
Let's talk about the Dominican Republic. As far as you said, that is much more opportunity over there, or you saying that it just is, well, it's even more popping is the word you use over there than it is over here. You said that the prisons they appreciate you over there. Now, when you hear about places like that, you look at it and you think that, you know, what's going on over there is like almost like, I don't use the word like third world country, but you see it like whereas though people it's not like nothing really going on, opportunity.
Dominican Republic has been the #1 vacation spot for like the past 2-3 years.
That's what I'm saying. Outside of the vacation spot, people don't really think that there's nothing going on over there, whereas there was like opportunity for you.
No, it's that they sold there only 2 spots. They tell everybody who go over there, go to Punta Cana, go here. That's a vacation spot, but it's not like that. That's what they sold y'all, because that's where the American resorts is at. But the whole DR is crazy, like crazy spots everywhere.
Yeah, I got a guy, one of my homies, he you know, African American guy. He was actually up here on the podcast. He talking about go there all the time.
Yeah.
He like, yo, you gotta go over there. I'm telling you.
It's like Santo Domingo is like New York City. You see dudes wearing what we wearing, like jeweled up, Lambos, all of that. All day.
Now, another thing I want to say, like the prisons over there. I'm assuming the prisons over there. We be thinking about the prisons over there. I'm thinking the prisons over there is actually really, really poor. Like it's like
prisons got clubs over there inside.
Inside the prison?
Clubs. Bring women in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dead serious.
So they got music and club. So is that prison? Is that considered
I
prison?
wouldn't mind going to jail.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing that's going to deter me from killing somebody.
Nah, real shit.
I'm taking them niggas jump out there, I'm busting his ass and going right to jail.
Bro, there's been points in DR that dudes got so much pull that they'll cops will take them to the clubs at night.
Hold on.
Bring them back.
They'll leave the prison.
With the cops.
So are they coming there with their prison uniform on and then going back? Or they changing their clothes?
They going like normal people. Everybody normal.
Wow, y'all heard that?
It's
like,
different.
so you in prison? You in prison going to the club? But it's not for everybody. It's like for exclusive people certain people that can.
I mean, you just gotta have a couple
dollars. You don't dump it there. You got some money.
Nah, not like crazy money. Nuh-uh. You don't have to have crazy money. Stuff like that will get $1,000 will get you something like that.
Yeah.
Little party, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they in there, they got women in there.
$1,000 in jail, you could get 2 girls, a bottle of wine, bottle of liquor, some weed. You can pay the cops.
All with $1,000.
And if you're a cokehead, you can get some coke.
With $1,000
for one night.
2 women.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna be doing that a couple times, man. We gonna go in that joint, man. We gonna do that 4 times a week. We gonna do that every weekend.
Facts.
Man, if I had some years to do in there, man,
I went to the prisons over there for 6 days.
Oh yeah? How was it over? I know it's way different from the prison over here.
I was chilling. I was super chilling. I was sleeping with the police, AC and everything. Don't think the police over there is like the police over here. It's not like that.
What's the difference?
The cops run everything over there. They run the blocks. They run everything. They like us.
Yeah.
Over there, you can't have a block if you don't got the cops running it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they kill you themselves.
Oh, yeah.
The cops kill you out there.
Yeah, it's a whole
You see over there, like, if you steal something, you're not going to jail. You getting murked. Like, if you're a robber, like, if you hit up a 7-Eleven, you're not, unless you go, like, turn yourself in with the news. But they go kill you over there. Niggas that's in jail is like niggas that sell drugs, stuff like that.
So it ain't no robbing. People be like, oh, that's off limit because I'm gonna die if I do that.
Like this, like you rob somebody, they put you on the gram. You gotta go get a lawyer and go turn yourself in with cameras and everything. Because if you go to the police, they kill you before you get to the district.
Hey,
that's how they move out there. It's crazy.
Yeah. Stay free, y'all. Don't be over there.
Nah, you just gotta have security like me. You have security like me, you can ride around with everything.
So security is a must.
Yeah.
Is it the robbers? Is it like robbers over there too? Like, is it like for people like yourself, like have like a name, celebrity status? Is it people that's looking to, that you got to watch out for that maybe want to rob you?
All day. But you see, I'm not, cause I gotta like, it's not like to talk crazy and nothing, but like I'm a different type of celebrity because it's like I'm respected.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's dudes that got robbed. Like, you see where he's at?
Mm-hmm.
I seen dudes get robbed right there, and I'm right here jeweled up. He don't got nothing on him, but probably a little cross bag. And I done seen him get robbed, and I've been right here. And they don't touch me.
Dang. So they picking and choosing.
Yeah, it's cause over there respect get you a long way. If you got respect, they're not gonna cross them lines.
What kind of gangs is over there over there in DR? Is it like hair gangs or is it like?
You got 1 million. If you got 3 dudes with you and you call yourself this, that's a gang over there. But they don't run like that.
Is the feds real rampant over there? Like the feds over there grabbing stuff over there?
The feds is over there now because there's a lot of dudes doing scam now from the U.S.
Like what? Like what's they think?
Now they putting money in people's bank accounts. You feel me?
Oh yeah, I saw something like that. Yeah, it's crazy that they.
That's why the feds is out there.
It's crazy that you mentioned that. I mean, a couple years ago, probably like maybe I don't know if I want to say 10 years ago. They was hiring people over here to do that, like to transfer the money into their account, so forth and so on. Do that.
I know a lot of millionaires over there, like really real rich dudes, doing that right now. Facts.
So they just putting the money, and people was burnt. Because I know a guy that burnt them, like took the money and stepped off.
Yeah, they do that all the time. But then they catch their little cousins and whoever's left over there.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. But so now you moved to DR, and what was your main reason for moving over there? Like I know you said, you know, because you got over there and your mom was ill or whatever. She had to get some things taken care of. Like outside of that, when did you know that you wanted to stay? Like we said, I'm staying here. Like this is where I want to be.
And immediately, I told you, like a couple days, I already knew because it was different. Like everybody was treating me like something. Like, you feel me? Like I was trying to been doing music, been doing everything, and it wasn't like working at the time. But as soon as I got over there, it was like, who are you? You're an artist. I'd be walking in the streets and people just be like, I went on TV a bunch of times. As soon as I got over there, like a week later, I was all over the TVs and everything. But it took me like 2 years to like really take off and go viral and be like
Where's
a
that
known
now?
celebrity, like an established celebrity right now. Like there's not one celebrity in DR that you ask about me that they don't know me.
Do you see yourself going to prison?
Who?
Again?
Hell no. I wouldn't put myself in the position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought a villa in DR. Like I live a good life.
Yeah. You know, you told me
I could get more money in the streets right now than I ever did because of my status, but I'd rather live how I'm living. I'm cool.
Listen, man, he got his 11-year-old son in here who drive cars, dirt bikes, 4-wheelers.
Yes, sir.
Everything.
He's just letting everybody know him out there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they don't see me, they look. He got 400 followers on Instagram right now. He got 278,000 accounts reach.
Dang.
Yeah, he got reach.
What's his IG? What's his page?
Money King .26, right? Space 26.
Yeah, you gotta see him, man. I seen him, and then my guy, like, yeah, he ride dirt bikes, 4-wheelers.
Yeah,
and he can drive.
And he drive cars and all of that.
Club in Spain, like,
oh yeah,
with the biggest artists.
Yeah, my friend, he's the biggest artist in Spain. He's paid like 50K euros just to put him in the club. Yeah, he was in the club out there in Spain. We did a major concert out there with like 20,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you know, your message, I know you said you do messages in the morning and do something else at night. What prompted you to want to, you know, spread this positive message to people, or the motivational message to people that, you know, that kind of, you know, watch your page, or just people around the world? What prompted you to want to do that?
Me needing it myself. Me needing the message myself, and nobody giving it to me. So instead of talking to somebody, I just started talking to the cameras. Why is
it that do you think that that people aren't so quick to kind of assist one another nowadays? I mean, because it seems like everybody is for self a lot of times. We see it a lot. I mean, more so. I know you said your crew and the guys that you're around.
It's because of fear. You got $2, you scared of losing them. But when you don't live with that fear, you don't care. Like, I'll give you $2 and stay with nothing because I know I'm gonna be blessed with something else. People don't think like that. People doubt God too much. People don't have faith. When you don't have faith, you think you're just getting things once.
How do you feel about hardships? Because, you know, sometimes a person can go through a hardship, a difficult time, and then sometimes people get the pointing fingers or complaining, or, you know.
I feel like there's no excuse to bless somebody else. There's no excuse. I've been through it all. Like, when I told you I was on the run, I used to sleep in a van. I got family members that let me stay outside, parked in front of the house, but they didn't want me inside because they didn't want nobody to break in their house. So it's like, there's no excuse. And me staying in the van, I had went to New York one time. One of my cousins had got kicked out of his crib, and I was letting them stay in my van with me. You feel me? So it's like, there's no excuse to bless somebody.
Wow.
When you have excuses to bless somebody, God has an excuse for you too. That's how I see things.
You know, having that mentality.
You know, look, I was in jail with him, right? I met him in jail. Even after I came home, I used to send my mom or somebody to go visit him. And I used to send somebody to his court dates. You feel me?
Wow.
Because I'm going to be blessed. Look, he came back in my life.
Wow.
He's helped me a lot since he's been back in my life. You feel me? So it's like, you never know.
Wow. Because, you know, me and him kind of share the same, relationship as far as how we, you know, deal with each other. The bond is strong. And sometimes the bond is based off of hardship because we've been through a lot together. I know I didn't do 21 years like he did, but, you know, I was doing the time with him. for the most part. And then now he's home, and we have the platform to tell us from the jails, and it's like we're building something together, and that's most important. Why do you think that people get to a certain point? This is a question I got. And I get asked this a lot. Why do you think people get to a certain point and money comes between them?
Why the money come in between people?
Yeah, I'm just saying, because you see people get to a certain point and money comes between them. But as a second part to the question, how do you prevent money from coming in between you and your guys that you care about?
I mean, is that the person who you gotta have next to you gotta be just like you. Like if I got a pair of sneakers, you ain't gotta hit hold that now, cause I know you're gonna do that for me later. It gotta be like the same mutual. It gotta be a mutual agreement. Cause when it's not, that's like when you're not upfront with things, that's when the problems start coming. You feel me? And you're gonna know when your partner is too greedy. You're gonna understand that.
Yeah.
And remember, there's a God and a devil, so there's always gonna be a good one and there's always gonna be a bad one. You feel me? You just always gotta be the good one.
Why is it?
Remember, it don't matter if your partner gets over on you. He ain't getting over on God. You're gonna get there later.
You're right. Right. People always forget about